Hey guys, this is Kirop speaking, and we are back in Automation Light Campaign V2 in Ahana with Vista Automotive. And today we are probably going to advance a little bit more in time before we start designing new cars, because these are in full production right now and things are looking very, very good. Let's check out our finances once again. Oh, this takes a while to load. And as you can see here, we no longer are close to the line, which is our costs. We are far, far above, and basically each month we are getting $500 million just on top of the cake we already have. Currently scored at 67,000 points, but we are poised to become one of the top scoring companies the top scoring company, that is more than 200,000 points if we continue like this, and I shall try to crush that goal with lots of pancakes and good designs. That was random, but you like random. So, okay, let's continue. And we have the Taurus sitting here. The Taurus is fine. If we just sell whatever is in our inventory, I think we will have a nice profit, because if you look at this, at 644,000 cars sitting in the parking lot, we have basically not made any losses. So these are just bonus cars right now, which is pretty impressive. About like 10 months worth of stock in general, and the hopper is doing super well apart from the premium. Oh, we have to adjust down the premium a bit. Let me do this. That is far too many cars being there. So maybe something like this would be better. And then here we have the problem of the convertible premium being a little bit too high. So let me adjust that one down. Oh, it's already very far down. Something like this. And then we have the dash, and the dash is, no, it's doing pretty well. But the LS Premium needs much more cars. Oh, let's produce more of the LS Premium. And what about the Pico? Well, the Premium doesn't need more. Certainly not, even though that's just 3 months worth of stock. Let's adjust that one down. And our latest creation, the Gent 92, is in engineering. So what do we do today? Well, like I said, first of all, we have to wait a little bit. Alright, and here we are. We made it to year 1993. We had a profit of 6 billion this year, and only paid 1.5 billion in taxes. Yeah, sounds about right. Prestige, a little bit of a plus. Reputation, a little bit of a minus. We sold 2.5 million cars. Alright, let's pause it there and just check out the market awareness in Gazmere. How are we going here? We are up to 45% and still growing, I would assume. Oh yes, but this whole segment is quite empty. Yeah, and why is that? Let's take a look. So the dash, oh okay, the dash is just selling too well. Damn it, maybe we should just produce less of the crappy ones and more of the high-powered ones. Okay, I adjusted all of them, and let's continue our journey. Oh, do we really have to start designing something new now? Let's take a look what cars are available. Are there any new bodies? No, there are not. Well, this one is 1992 as well. No, we had this one before. Oh yeah, that was the one which we looked at last time with the strange area, effective area of the car. So, yeah, not really anything I want to build with right now. I really want to wait until 1995. That's a little late, but I mean, things are going well, so let's just run through here and keep an eye on the R&D, because that should tick over reasonably soon. So safety ticked over. Let me reduce this one. And next month will be interior and entertainment ticking over. And there we go. So reducing this one. Fuel system is still set to go to 8. And chassis is still set to go to 6, and just as much as the drivetrain is. That's all good. If we want to continue to improve, I think something that helps the car in general would be suspension. Although it's dangerous. That's dangerous. Maybe just the body gives higher prestige in general, and that would be something like suspension is not really useful to most cars like Tech in there, because we are just using our standard progressive and standard fare things. But for the drivetrain and wheels, no, not the drivetrain, I meant the body. Everything uses the body. Everything wants to have a general improvement of stats, which the body would accomplish. So I think I'm going with just a little bit higher here, and this doesn't cost much, although the lab costs are massive if I increase this. So let's go slow on this one. And here we made it all the way to 1994. I pause here, we made a profit of 8 billion this year. Not too shabby. And now let's reduce drivetrain to 7 to remain static. This one is still supposed to go, and we can increase this one further to keep up the speed. This one still needs to go, so that's all good. And familiarity is up to 50% in some cases. Neat. And what are our sales doing? Looking good. Although we can't really cater to all the markets. Markets are still growing. What's going on in the economy? Or some... Wow! Okay. This is kind of the inverse of what happened to Monsieur Conedodger when he played his mini campaign. It's looking nice, but Gazmir is having this massive upturn now, and Ahana even more so. But they were hit pretty bad down here as well. So yeah, I think we will have problems producing enough, and we are actually set. Wow. Okay. We started selling down these, and as you can see here, this went from 0 to 8 billion profit in, like, what, 2 years? Really impressive overall. And still we have too many of the base S version, so let me revise this and put less into these and more into the others. Alright, so now we definitely need to get going and design something new. And let's see, this one does require a new version as well. The Taurus is not quite as important, but was the first one we designed in the series last time. And this one can go. Cancel, yes, remove it. So what do we do? Well, we could design a new hopper. Or a new family car thingy. Oh, a new family car thingy. Maybe I want to actually split this one in two to have one utility family and one which is the sedan-ish, more premium family type. Family, so to say. But today I think... No, 94. Are there any new cars available? No, there aren't. Okay, we have to wait another year. Don't want to wait another year, but I think there are some good cars available then. The Pico doesn't need a redesign yet. Oh, well, kind of soon anyway. Alright, here we go. And we upped our profits even more, probably because we sold down the stock of the Taurus. And now we're at 9.5 billion profit this year. And we paid 2.3 billion in taxes. Reputation and prestige are still looking decent enough, considering what wide range we sell, and 2.8 million cars sold this year. That isn't too bad. So let's pause it. We are in 1995, and let's check what new bodies are available. Ooh, quite a few. Quite a few. And, oh, yeah. Look at this. This will be our perfect tiny city car body. This one is kind of cute as well. I like this. Okay. What more do we have? So these this will be our new luxury car, I guess. It's very, very large. And we do have kind of this one, which could be our family utility car. This will be the new Dash, I guess. Yeah, that's looking like a Dash. And what more do we have? Do we have any kind of... we would have to go with this one for some kind of off-roader or utility vehicle. But it doesn't have too much cargo space, so it's not a pure transporter like this one. It's still from 85. 85 is still decent enough. Okay, so let me just check a few things. What the Taurus actually was here. So I think it was based on exactly that model. But I can't remember because that's too long ago. So we go to the car and take a look. Oh, yeah, okay. It was based on this one, and then we had the L, which is this. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Detailed stance, how much... Wow, cargo volume is massive. And markets... Yeah, it's still doing pretty well in those markets. But it does need a replacement, sooner or later. And I think it's time to get that one hammered out. So yeah, and it's one of our best-selling cars anyway. 14.6 billion in total profits. Each month we are making a profit of 570 million just from selling this one, this single model. Does look good. And yeah, let's start designing this. The hopper will be a bit difficult to replicate because there's no small off-roader available, so I think we have to go with the bigger one. But yeah, Taurus, new Taurus. And no, let's cancel this one. And just to make sure that there's nothing weird going on, let's cancel this one as well. And let's design a new Taurus. And we are making the pure transporter first. Yes, give me the ugly bumpers. I love ugly bumpers. We make it large, really large. Oh, so much quality in here that we can use. Yes, I'm going with 5 or maybe +4. Yeah, +4, so that we save more time and thus costs on this one. And leather, longitudinal, double wishbone, and solid axle leaf. Rear-wheel drive, of course, because we want to have the main cargo sitting on the driven axle. And grills, yeah. We do need something that has a bit of power in there to propel all this mass. So let me go with this one. Rear wheel drive it is. And oh no, not red. We make it all grey and stuff. And I think for this one what would make the most sense is to either go with a massive inline 4, like I think we did in the last one as well. I forgot to check, but I think that's the case. I make a 3-liter inline 4. Wow, that is massive. Maybe we even have the exact same measures here. 96 and 103.5. They look somewhat familiar in some ways. So just going with standard stuff here. We still can't really use the Alzi. Engineering time very high, and this one high. But it would be nice because this in general has has slightly higher costs though. Yeah, that's kind of bad. But it has less production units? No, it has the same production units. Well, let's just go with full alloy, that's fine. Standard. We don't need anything fancy here. We go +4, maybe? Yes, +4. And VVT. And make this a super high-tech engine, of course. Just go with +3. And injection, multi-point. Oh! Huh, penalized quality, 6, yes. We could have direct injected super transporters in 1999, but no, not really. No, let's not do this. It is a bit overkill, and right now we are getting the familiarity up quite significantly, as you see here, from using multi-point fuel injection all the time. And there's a considerable overlap to direct injection because it has similar requirements for the software of it to run it, ECU and shit. But, well, the technology is different. Anyway, let's see. We do want to run this one lean, 60-ish, don't rev it that high, like 5k, and then we need all the quality in the fuel system to make it super reliable. Short cast, of course, and then how much power does this one make? Like 130 or something? Three-way, reverse flow, and there we go. It's very knocky. Oh, that's making a lot more power than I thought. We are definitely coming into the modern era, it seems. And I also had too much of a cam profile here. Oh, that's really dropping in reliability. So 144 horsepower, a little bit cut off, actually. Maybe I want to restrain this further, just to have a bit better economy and low-end torque. Strangling it slightly. Maybe this helps a bit. It does help a bit. Reliability goes up as well. 0.2, that's rather significant there. Yeah, let's just go with one quality here. I mean, we have extra engineering time here, really doesn't hurt. With our components of engineering time very low, and we get an additional 50% off. Yay! Really needed that. No, we didn't. Okay, automatic then, I guess. Sequential. Oh yes, make it sequential. Torque converter, 5 gears, and 1 overdrive gear, and then like this. Yeah, that should work out. No special diff or anything. Let's give it +6 in quality. And long life road. Probably don't need to make the tires much bigger like this, but we do want to make those bigger. 70s or 8? I think 80s is good. So a profile of 80. Oh, those look tiny though. That's better. Yeah, that is better. So 75s, 17 inches. That's more like it, I think. And we do want to go steel. And yes, this is all good. Then we have solid, of course. Probably needs 2 pistons and 350s. Yeah, let's put on 350s and like 270s in the front, in the rear. And that's all good. Semi-clad because we know how to make this. And then, whoa, just look at the total area. It's massive. 114 only, that's nice. So we do want to have something like 345 in order to get 3 times the cooling. And I can certainly give it that. 2 seats, basic. Oh shit. Oh, that will be difficult to make. To make anything that is a bit more than just basic, because we can't really use the basic CD. Power steering, anti-lock braking system, electronic stability, no, I'm not going to use that one yet. Quality, +7, yeah, sure. We don't have anything else to go on here, and let me give this one a +6. And this one gets, oh, penalty. Standard 90s should do just fine. Let's give it just 2 quality, I think. Progressive. Yeah, progressive gas monotubes will do the job. And then passive sway bars. And wow, that one is sure a little bit oversteery. Let's fix this. There we go, almost 1, and a little bit more fine-tuning and we should be good. This is slightly below, so we just give it somewhat more here, and stiffer rear. Come on, tick over. Yes, there we go. It's almost a little bit racy. 3.5 roll angle. Oh, this is all good. So, do we need more spring? Not really. Yeah. Oh, this is all looking good. And they are complaining about the price of this thing. But that will be fixed by the massive factory we are going to put it into. Now, if we take a look at the markets, we are aiming at the exact correct thing here for this one. Oh, okay. There's more room to wiggle around. Let's see if we can get away with one. Not quite. We can't really get away with this one. No. So we do have to go with 2. We can make the rotors smaller though. Something like this. And we up them in the rear. 300. Ah, that's much better. 41 meters though. That's quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. Not enough grip to stop this thing. We do have a little bit of wheel spin problems. Maybe I can just eliminate it completely if I go something like this. No, it doesn't help. That doesn't help. And now, one of the most important checks to do is drivability, performance. No penalty. Okay, so this engine is powerful enough for this car. And for the suspension... Ah, this one shifted once again. What's going on here? Is this too far or... Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, that's pretty much optimal. And now, do we have to change bottoming out? No, this was actually pretty good. I think this one is done. So now let's take a look at what kind of trims we can make for this one. And I think from the sales numbers I've been seeing, it would be wise to, if we make this new car, the entirely new thing of family utility focused vehicle, and we split up the VA, the standard VA, into 2 components basically, and then this one can be completely tailored to these markets down here and the utility a little bit, while the new VA would be fancying these markets. And then we have our off-road series which go on this one. So it's a bit more split, so that we split our capacity to produce better as well, and thus can cater to more of the markets. Keep prices down as well, so that's all good. And let me name this one, and then we are back with cloning things. Alright, names have been given, and now let's clone this one and try to make a light delivery vehicle out of it as well, so that we have something to sell to Frenia. I don't think we need to change anything but the morphs for this one, because Frenians are just afraid to have 2 large vehicles that don't fit their narrow roads. But this one is still good when it's high, so it should be decent enough. And yeah, it's all about the footprint really, and this one provides massive amounts of capacity for its footprint. So I don't think it gets much better than this. Alright, so this is our light delivery vehicle, and otherwise it's exactly the same. That should keep costs down significantly. Oh yeah, it has some pretty nice stats. The utility doesn't go down that much, but in the markets, well, it's still not a good light delivery vehicle. Damn it. What does Frenia think about it? Oh yeah, they like it. They like it, and it's mainly a question of pricing here, why they don't quite like it as much. So that's decent enough. I think we can... Oh, we can go a bit cheaper on the brakes and stuff. Alright, that's looking very nice. So now I shall check out... well, cooling is still the same. Interior should remain the same, but what doesn't remain the same is this setup. And wow, okay. Making the profile or the footprint that much smaller helped a lot, because this drivability It's pretty high already, higher than the heavy delivery variant, and this is not optimized. That's looking good. We can soften up things a little bit in the front. Something like this. Oh yes, that helps. Okay. Well, yeah, that worked out. So I'm happy with this one. Now let's take a quick... What? Oh, that's nice. Have you ever seen that? It's like, yeah, my top 3 categories are 100, 100, 100. 0.0. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. No, that's not a bug. It certainly isn't a bug. It's just coincidence. Yeah. Yeah, very happy with this. But this is kind of a sports car almost, with all the performance we have in this one. Now engineering, 2 years, 5 months, very nice. And the engineering time is low, so let's give it 3 years instead. And I mean, we are filthy rich by now, so just throw money at it, why not? And make it even more reliable. Something like this, and yeah, all the money, and now just engineer the shit out of it. Yes, 85 reliability. Oh my god, this is amazing. And production. I think we take the Taurus. It's on a huge 1 and large 3. Yeah, that sounds about right. And now we're going to produce just 2 vehicles out of it in the Svaklav C. Yeah, exactly. Already production costs are very low. And this is also looking good. And do we have any problems with it? No, that's perfectly matched. So we can just continue. Wow, that's that's a lot of cars each day. A lot of cars. Okay, started out with 3, and we see the base price is at this amount of shifts is oh yeah, quite high. But on the other hand, which one is this? This is light delivery. Ah, fuck. Okay. What is it going at? Plus 30? Plus 30 is fine. Plus 40 is hurtful. Yeah. How much does it change if I actually go with... That's a significant margin there. Okay. Let's go with this one instead. Plus 30. No, it doesn't change that much. So let me pull this up again. I want to have the maximum amount of cars, and 30 is fine for now. And the other one can be at 30 as well, maybe at 40. Can sell so many cars of this one. Let's make this a little cheaper. Okay, very good. We're building 60,000 cars each month. What? And grand total is 2.6 billion, even though we're not building any new factory. Doesn't surprise me though, considering how large the factories are and the retooling required. Profits overall 12 months until break even. Yeah, let's start this. And we are done. Excellent. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.